Hello, today I will show you how to download and install Mysql. So go to the website mysql.com, click on downloads, scroll down and you will find a link Mysql GPL community downloads. Click on it. Then there are so many things, but we only have to install the installer. So click on installer for Windows. Now you can see here two files, 5 MB and 431 MB. So first one is online installer and second one is offline installer. So when we install the online installer, then again we have to download some files in the installer. But if we download the offline installer, then we don't need to download any other files in the installer. So if you don't have a Wi-Fi or a good internet, so you can download it from your friend's Wi-Fi and in school. So I will go for the online installer. So click on downloads. Again I'm saying that you can download anyone. There is no difference between them, only that you have to download the files again in the installer. So let's save the file. So now let's start the installation. Double click on the file, click yes, then you will find some this kind of interface. So there are so many packages: developer default, server only, custom. So in developer default you will find these softwares or program, you can say, but we only have to install the server because we are installing MySQL for only study purposes. So we will go for the custom so that we can manually download the server and install it. I think installing custom is one of the best way to install. Now click on the MySQL server, then choose the latest one, then click on next. And yes, that we are not installing the software shell router because we don't need them. We are only installing for study purposes, so we only need to install the server. So as you can see, after clicking on execute button, it will start downloading the file. So now we will wait to finish the download. So the download is completed, so click on next and then execute to install the installer. So it will start installing the server. Our server version is 8.0.31, the latest one, and I always recommend you to download and install the latest one. So click on next now because it is installed. Now click on next. Now we are in the configuring stage. We have to configure the server, set everything to default, don't change everything. Click on next, then next, and set your password. You can set weak, strong, any kind of password you want. So now click on next, then again next, then again next, and then execute. So it will do all the work for you and configure everything according to the information you given. So we will wait for a few seconds. Now it is installed. Now click on finish, then next, then finish. So now we will check that everything is working okay or not. Click on start menu, then go down and find MySQL, then click on command line and enter the password. So let's test some queries. Show databases. So you can see that everything is working properly. So let's create a database. Create database student. So you can see that it's working properly and everything is up to date, so you can work with MySQL. Now I will show you how to upgrade or install any of the program in MySQL. Click on start menu, go down, find MySQL, then click on MySQL installer, click on yes. you will see this kind of interface. You can see that I've only installed the MySQL server. To add a new software, click on add. Now I will install the workbench. Workbench is a software which gives you a visual representation of your data and execute your queries very fast and in easy way. So it's downloading. We will wait for the download to complete. Now it is downloaded. Click on next. Click on execute to install the workbench. So it is now completed. Click on next and click on finish. I will uncheck this. So workbench is now installed. So if you want to modify, you can click on modify. You can click on upgrade to upgrade, and if you want to remove any software, you can click on remove. Now I will show you how to completely remove MySQL from your system. And to do this, click on start menu, then find MySQL, click on installer, then click yes, click on remove. So I will uninstall all the product, and so that I can completely remove MySQL. Click on next. Remove data directory also. Click on next, then execute. It will start deleting all the files and do everything for you, so please have patience. So everything is uninstalled now, and I will uninstall MySQL installer also. Click on checkbox this and then finish. So the last thing we have to do is to go to C drive, then go to program files, then find MySQL folder. If you find one, then click on it and shift plus delete to delete it permanently. Click on continue, then go back, then go to program files 86, and if you find any file of MySQL, then remove it. If you don't find, then go back to the C drive, then click on view, click on hidden items. Now you can see that you program data which was hidden, then click on it and find MySQL folder. If it's not there, then do nothing and go back, then click on users and your username, then your app data, then roaming, and then the MySQL folder is not here, so you have to delete 4 folders in program files, in program file 86, in program data, and in roaming folder of your user files. So MySQL is now completely uninstalled from your PC, and you can reinstall it if you want in future. Thank you.